Now, in order to connect Data Factory to our on-premises system, we need integration runtime, a self-hosted integration runtime. So click on integration runtime, and you can see this auto-resolve integration runtime is already running. This is the default integration runtime that Azure provides. And for most cloud-to-cloud data movements, this runtime is enough. But if we need more control, like choosing a region or setting up private networking, we can create our own custom integration runtime by clicking here. Click on New. And there are three options: Azure Self-Hosted, Azure SSIS, Airflow Preview. The first here is Azure and Self-Hosted, which covers most use cases, either cloud-to-cloud pipelines with Azure IR integration runtime or on-premises connections with self-hosted integration runtime. The second is Azure SSIS, designed for migrating existing SSIS SQL Server Integration Services packages into the cloud. The third is Airflow Preview, which allows us to orchestrate Apache Airflow pipelines inside Data Factory. So we will go with Azure and self-hosted. And here we have three options: Azure, self-hosted, and linked self-hosted. The main difference between both of these, self-hosted and linked self-hosted, is that self-hosted normally belongs to a single data factory, but with linked self-hosted integration runtime, we can share the same runtime across several factories. This means we don't have to install and manage multiple runtimes. For example, if my finance and marketing teams both need to connect to the same on-prem SQL server, I can just link them to one shared self-hosted integration runtime, saving time and cost. Okay, so we will click here self-hosted. Let's name it on premises on-prem to Azure integration runtime. Okay, and click on create. Now we have two ways to set up integration runtime. First is express setup and the second is manual setup. Express setup is good for quick demos. It installs everything with default settings, so we're ready to connect on-premises data in minutes. But for production, companies usually go with manual setup, this one here, because it lets them choose custom service accounts, proxy settings, and firewall rules for better security and compliance. We will choose manual setup here. Now select the language as English and click on download. And you can select any of these integration runtime, and I will go with this one. This is the latest one too. Once it downloads, click on the integration runtime. Next, and accept the agreement, and the next, and install. It will take some time to install, so let's wait. Once the setup completes, click on finish. Now we need a key here, okay, and the key is one of these keys. Now copy one of these keys and paste it in here. And if you need a proxy, then you can change it from here and click on register. Enable remote access from intranet, and next. Enable remote access without TLS or SSL certificate, and next, and finish. Now that integration runtime has been registered successfully, click on Launch Configuration Manager. And you can see from here, self-hosted node is connected to the cloud service. Now close it and refresh it. You can see it's running. Now what we have done is we have connected Azure Cloud to our own premises system. Now we have to give the location, exact location where our file is, where our folder or file is, which we have to move to cloud. So for that purpose, we need linked services. So in the next part, we will create the linked services.